A happy Sunday evening to my subbies. Hello, everybody. This is Aisha at Young's Paper Creations, and I want to come on to share with you a lovely haul that I picked up today. I went to the Old Paper and Book Roadshow in North York, Ontario, and I was very mindful to get what I could afford and scout out and walk around. And I believe that I did come away with some gems. For all of the items that I have here today, I picked all of these items up for just under $80 for all of them. And they are letters and stamps and uh, vintage children books and vintage magazines. I am so grateful. But before we get started, let's do some housekeeping and mention that number one, in one of the last videos, I did showcase to you that lovely, lovely book that I got from Dollar Tree. I showed you two, but I was speaking more specifically about the one that captured my heart, and that's Olivia and the Outstanding Fair. Bible Scraps Patricia mentioned that she was going to keep her eyes out to find one at the Dollar Tree in her hometown in the US of A. I'm in Toronto. So Felicia, let me know if you got one. If not, I will ask you to send me your information. I know how you love collecting these type of books, same as I. And actually, I'm looking to get some stamps or images or whatever it is that you want to share with me. Maybe we can trade. I don't know what it is that you're looking for that you don't have, but I would be happy to get that to you. Send me your information. And aside from that, I did not get a credible winner for the package that I showcased uh, a week plus ago, but the only person who was quite there on the money, if not totally, was Mary V206. So, Mary, I will package and organize that set for you. I might take out some of the stamps and put in some different ones, but nevertheless, that package will be coming to you. Uh, Give me at least a week and a half to get it in the mail because your girl's got a lot of stuff going on right now. So at least within a week and a half, I will get that out to you. So let it be a nice and lovely surprise when it hits you. I also need your information. So if you're listening to this and you watch and you did subscribe, then you're going to get this. Now, going forward, I do want to say that I'm going to try my very best and make the draws a lot more simple because I need to be able to track it well rather than go in and search out all of the stuff. So I will have something very simple, like maybe leaving a comment on the said video that I make the mention for the giveaways, and maybe with some hearts or something like that. I think that's how simple I will make it in the future. All right. And that will be the core way that you can let me know that you're interested in the draw, other than the other things that I would be asking. Okay? Because I need to have a succinct and simple way of knowing. All right. Now, aside from that, let's get into the haul. So, firstly, I did not go through the packages of envelopes and letters. So this one pack that I just pulled out, I see that some are just the envelopes and some they've got a letter inside. So this one has a letter. And this one is, those are just 2 envelopes, 3 envelopes. So when you were getting these, you're not able to open them. 4 envelopes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pretty good. And this was $5 per pack. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think it's 21 or 18. I don't even know how many I have. I think it's 21. But what I want to say is, so only one of them carries a letter for this pack, and the others are just the envelopes. Interesting. So just the envelopes with the names and such. So I'm trying to make out the year and such. 1953, 1967, 1968, and so on. 1962. Uh-oh. Where did I get this one from? I totally... Oh, man. I messed up my envelope that I took this out of. How do you like that? Best wishes got an O. And it is going to Dear Marjorie. Oh, Edwards. Marjorie and Dear Marjorie and John. And this says John Glad. Okay, here it is. Yeah, there it is. Dear Marjorie and John, have I written since receiving your something letter during the holidays? Surely I intended to do so. I had a friend give me hundreds of copies of the enclosed news story and suggested that I send these as letters. It was quite an experience for me to receive by a something who had unpleasant memories of his high school something. I don't know. I can't read it all quite well, but it reads very well. It ends saying, I hope this finds you both at your best and enjoying life. Do let us hear from you. Best wishes. Oh, how well written and how wonderful. I like that. So, that was well written. I like it. I love the old time way of speaking. Not a lot of slangs and, crass way of putting things across. So, one letter and the others are all envelopes. So these are going to be wonderful when it comes to including them in our journals. So for example, I could take this and attach it here to the side, and then you can use it to do whatever you wish once you get it, right? I can put it at the side here. I could put this one. I could put this right here. How wonderful. 1956. My mind just gave me a lovely, lovely idea and way of using these envelopes. It just did that. And I am putting together 4 special journals, and these journals will be going as giveaways for raffles at our next Scrap Fest. So our next upcoming Scrap Fest in Kitchener, Ontario, I will be donating 4 journals. And if you are there and you take part in some of the giveaways that they'll be having, perhaps you will end up with one of these lovelies. So be on the lookout for one of these journals, because if you're there, you will find it. So this 1956 envelope will be enclosed in here. See, there it is. All right. So let's continue on. Let's see if we see the same pattern with the envelopes, because we just found out that one of them did have a letter and the others were just envelopes. And these were $5. And as I counted, what did we count? 21 or something like that. So that was a good price. So let's put this over here. Now let's check the other one. I hope this is not too long of a video, but if it is, make sure you stay to the end. Let's count how many. 1. And let's see what's, if anything, we find inside. 1. So there's something in here. 2. 3, something in there. 4, something in there. 5, we'll check at that. 6, something in there. I guess it's making up for the other one. 7, this is just a letter. 8, 9, 10, just the envelope. This is the side of the card is for address. Just a blank note card and another blank note card. So what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 pieces of ephemera here. Most of them are envelopes. So I guess it's making up for the other one where, remember, we had, what, 21 pieces? And one of them had the letter. Now here we have at least 7 letters. So these are going to be interesting. Beautiful cursive handwriting, but sometimes not so easy to read. Dear Olivia, well, so you have a young son. The surely something glad when something called to tell us, when June called to tell us the glad news, as she and I have been thinking of you so much the last 2 weeks. Oh, interesting. Interesting. These were the days when we wrote letters and waited for them to arrive in the mail. Today we just send text messages and notes, and we don't get a chance to hold on and pass on our handwriting. This is entitled Friend of Mine. Wow. And if I'm reading correctly, this says May 2nd, 24, 1929. Friend of mine. You something with me for this, something addressing you. Are you? 'Cause I should treasure your friendship much. Life is so short and it's so easy to make some folks happy. I often wish I could take a very something. Oh, I wish I could make a, but it reads so beautifully. All of them. I think the bowl would be made into a good comely skirt. Oh, how beautiful. So yes, these are just amazing. And then here we have what appears to be a card. Sorry I missed your birthday. Ah, I'm sort of embarrassed at showing up late, but this brings best wishes in spite of the date. Oh, I love it. That actually rhymes. Many happy returns. Oh, I love it. Oh, and look at this long letter. And this here, I guess they're decorating and showing the layout of their home. Oh, how interesting. It says this arrangement gives us lots more living space. And oh boy, I wish I could understand the writing, but it's so beautifully. Look at the script. Oh, it's beautiful. Penmanship. Ah, I love it. Okay, so again, very well done. $5. Wouldn't it be interesting if letter writing came back in fashion? What a beautiful art form. Oh, treasure trove. I picked, or rather, I chose well. Okay, so here we've got 1, 2, and I don't think there's anything in this one. No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, and I have 3 of them with items inside. This one looks like it's a card of some sort. Oh, happy Easter. Happy Easter, what folks say when Easter time is due. But it means happy every day when it is wished for you. Oh, and it says lots of love, Carol. Oh, how beautiful. Wonderful. Miss Isabella. This was sent to Miss Isabella Hamilton, Center Street, Lansing. Looks like Massachusetts or somewhere. 1941. United States. Wow. Okay, as you can see, what a wonderful, wonderful treasure trove. And like I said, I did not have a lot of money to spend. I'm actually looking forward to putting aside all that I can so that I can make a dent at Scrap Fest, which is coming in a couple of weeks in Kitchener, Ontario. Hopefully, I'm as strategic in my supplies as I was today because I feel so blessed with what I got. And I still have 2 more packages, guys. So I guess I got 5 packages. And we are at 20 minutes. Well, now this one carries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they're all, no, did I count right? No, not 9. I lost track. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 10. So 10, and I think all except one carries items on the inside. Oh my goodness. So it's double the whammy, double the cost when obviously there's items on the inside, right? Because it's not just the blank envelope. So this one, for example, Buffalo, New York, 1925. Wow. Can you imagine? We're holding something from 100 years. Like, how crazy is that? And the papers were, well, December 20th, 1925. Dear Carly boy, you don't know how happy I felt when I received word from Edith yesterday saying that you came through all right. I was just sure you would something, and do know that an operation of that kind is no joke, and I'm so glad it's done. My best wishes go out to you. My best wishes goes out to you, dear boy. I'm hoping and praying that you get along fine and that you will be in better health after you get over the effects of the operation. I'm sure you will, because I know of something and they were, I know of, maybe they're saying I know of someone else and they were wonderfully improved. Wouldn't it be jolly if, would it, oh, isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't it be jolly? Wouldn't it be jolly if I could come and see you New Year's, and I just long to visit with you, dear, and do hope I shall be able to come. Oh wow, this song's so beautiful. It ends with saying, with lots of love, something something, but it doesn't say. I wish it maybe at the end, because I didn't read the whole thing, but I wonder if it says darling boy. Maybe it's the mom of, or it's the sibling. It sounds like it could have been a woman, but it's going to a Mr. Carl, and I don't see a return address. Oh my goodness, guys. This is so beautiful. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is like an absolute treasure trove. And so again, these items were picked up today from the old paper and book show. It's like a vintage books and paper roadshow, and I did quite well for under $100. I got all of these letters, and this one I didn't even open yet, and they were $5, and I got so many. So I'm gonna look to put at least an envelope or a letter in all of my journals going out to my customers. So anytime you purchase one of my journals, you will have either an envelope or a letter inside of your journal. So make sure to remind me of that and let me know when you would like that to be included in your journal. So anytime you purchase a journal, one of these will be in there. This one is from What date is this? 1902. Oh my, Michigan, 1903, 1901, 1898. Oh my goodness. 1902, 1897. Oh my goodness. I just wish I could understand some of the cursives, because to know what these folks were talking about, it would be wonderful just to read. And I love the way they spoke, having a jolly old time. This one I got $5 for some vintage cards. Let's see. This, it says, so you have a new arrival? Well, well. So I guess this is someone having a baby. This is nice. This would be nice to put in a journal for someone having a child. Oh, that's interesting how they did that. They folded. Huh. I love seeing all these ideas that they have in these types of journals. I like this idea. Huh. I just got a lovely, lovely idea. Very nicely done. When I purchased this, the gentleman was quick to tell me that these items were in a scrapbook. And of course, back in those days, the way they kept their items in something similar to this, but not quite like this. So this, for example, would have been attached to the journal and open like so. They placed it in their journal like so when they got it. Wonderful. So that's that one. This one says a novel birthday greeting. Is this Betsy Boo or Beady Boo or Oh, this one is cute. When I ought to pay you compliments, I often miss the bus. Betty Boo. Florist. I neglect to buy you posies, though I know you rate them plus Patsy. And we have our little flare-ups when I feel misunderstood. But I wouldn't trade you, honey, for a star in Hollywood. Oh, I love that. So this wish of mine speaks volumes, and it's packed with love and kisses, 'cause it's for my one and only happy birthday to the missus. Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh, I love this. And this one says, I like you a whole, get it? Oh, I love this. Listen, okay, you all have no idea how giddy and fabulous I feel on the inside. I feel just so amazingly wonderful going through all of this. I picked so well. Thank you, Father God. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. And if there's anything particularly that I'm showing here that you like a whole lot, tell me about it underneath there in the comments. Let me know what you're liking. I want to know that when I pick out stuff, I'm on the right track, that I'm not the only one who's crazy in love with these stuff. I want to know what my subbies are thinking. So leave some comments down there, okay? So I like you a whole lot. Honest, I do. And look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness. And I hope you will know lots of joys all through. Sorry. Lots of joys all year through. Happy birthday, Karen from Patsy, 1949. Oh, isn't that the most beautiful thing? Ah, this one says the three little kittens say happy birthday to you. This one says the inside says the happiest birthday that you ever knew, say the three little kittens, and I say so too. This is the Karen and Bobby again, and this here is, I guess, the little story of the three little kittens. Three little kittens. Once there were three little kittens whose mother had them each a pair of new mittens, and they were soft and warm. And oh, remember that story with the three kittens crying about their mittens? Oh, this is beautiful. $5, guys, for this. I paid $5 for all of these. $5. What a steal. This one says 2 years old. Happy birthday. One was a very sweet age to be, but now that you are two, you're really twice as sweet and dear, twice as lovable too. Two today. Imagine that. Happy birthday. Happy birthday wishes to little you. You're growing up so very fast. Just think, today you're two. And this is a Christmas, so it says for Christmas. This pony's not the kind you ride. He's much too small, it's true, but he's sure big enough to bring this Christmas wish to you. Aww, how sweet. And this one says, happy birthday, 2-year-old. 2 times 1 year makes it 2. Little darling, that means you. Laughing eyes, turned up nose, adorable from head to toes. It's very, very plain to see that 2's the nicest age to be, Patsy. Aww, love it. Love, love, love. Wow, $5 for this. $5. And did I show you guys all of the outsides, or was I so engrossed that I didn't? So that's this one. Then we had this. And this one. And this one. I think I'll have to come back and show you guys the magazines and the books that I got, because we're already at 33 minutes. I will not make this an hour. Oh, I love these. I love, 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 love. I was so blessed with all these $5, and they are gems. God knew I really didn't have the monies to go crazy, but yet I got so many quality stuff that had I not scout out well, I would not have been able to be so blessed. I am on a roll, and I thank you, Father God. Just keep bringing it. I gotta bag it up. Right? I feel like that song where those guys says, I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up. Yes, Father God, I'm gonna bag up all the blessings you've got for me. Thank you so much. So listen, I'm gonna come back. Why? Because we are over 34 minutes. I've got these books to show you. I've got 2 gorgeous magazines to show you, housekeeping magazines, and I've got stamps from Rwanda, Poland, and Yemen. So listen, I have so many lovely things to bless my subbies and my customers with. So listen, when you're getting journals going forward from this stage, you're gonna not get the regular, yes, I give you a nice little bag with different, items and such, but this time you're gonna get at least one of these stamps, I have a set of Canadian stamps as well, but I love these because I've got a whole set of stamps actually. See? But these ones are Canadian stamps. Most of these ones are Canadian stamps. Yep, they're all Canadian stamps. They're hundreds of Canadian stamps. But they're not, see? They've got the Queen Mother on them. They didn't stray away from doing lots of other covers on the stamps. Most of them are the Queen Mother. God bless her soul. Um, but yeah, I don't remember. Oh, yep, wait. $10. And I even had the opportunity to get more than one of these from the same vintage paper and book, old book and paper show. I think it was 2 years ago I got this. And I hardly put a dent in it, honestly. I have to start using it more, but I want to use them very, very well. But yeah, so you can get some stamps as well. They're not easy to come by, but when you get them, how wonderful. So, listen, we're at 36, going on 37 minutes. I'm going to stop and do a part two. I wouldn't necessarily name it part two, but I'll just say haul. Um, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed, my sharing these letters and cards. And oh my, maybe I'll do this tomorrow afternoon because it's getting late and I have so much I want to do. Blessings, guys. Love you. Continue to visit my channel. Remember, in all that you do, we all need to be motivated. We need a little pick me up from time to time, and that's where you will find me at Aisha Motivates. Aisha Motivates. Okay, whether it's you break it up into 2 words or 1 word, it's Aisha Motivates. You will find me there. Be encouraged. And of course, Young's Paper Creations is where you get to see my hauls, you get to see my creations, and of course, when you actually want to say, you know what, my life is worth journaling, and I want to not just journal, but I want to see old papers and, utilize the utilizations of books and all things paper pretty, then I want to own a handmade journal made by none other than moi, Aisha, and you will go on to my Etsy store, Junk Journals, for you, because your life is worth journaling, so Junk Journals for you. Now, this particular journal will not be there because it is going to be part of the lineup for Scrap Fest, where this will be one of the draws. So if you are there at Scrap Fest, who knows, maybe you might end up winning this. We never know. It depends on what you take part in, right? So thank you so much. This is Aisha saying, toodaloo, like my friend. Take care. Bye bye.